Dear students, now let us discuss another topic of this chapter, that is periodization of history. Periodization of history simply means division of history into several periods. In order to understand periodization of history properly, we have two perspectives. First is British perspective and second is Indian perspective. Let us discuss British perspective. In British perspective, James Mill. James Mill, who was a Scottish economist and political philosopher, he divided Indian history into three periods. First period was Hindu period, second Muslim period, and third British period. This periodization of Indian history was given by him in his famous book, that is A History of British India, which was written by him in three volumes which get published in 1817. Mill referred Hindu period as ancient period because according to him Hindus were ruling over Indian subcontinent in this period, and Muslim period was referred to medieval period because in medieval period Muslims were ruling over India, and British period is referred as modern period. So in this periodization, he won't let the people believe that it was during the British period modernization took place in India. And these two periods together, that is Hindu period and Muslim period, he referred as the period of dark ages. He says that before the arrival of the Britishers in India, India was living in dark ages because in this period, in ancient and medieval period, Hindus and Muslim despots were ruling over the country. That is why there was no civilization. Mill thought that all Asian societies were at lower level of civilization than Europe. So that is why he says that in these two periods there was no modernity. It means there was no science, reason, democracy, even the democratic ideals like liberty, equality, rule of law were missing. And there were religious intolerance in both the periods because in ancient period Hindus mistreated the Muslims, and in medieval period Muslims mistreated the Hindus. That is why they left no scope for the development of India. And coming to British period, he referred it as modern period because he won't let the people to believe that it was because of the Britishers modernization took place in India. So according to him, it was the British period, it was the age of enlightenment because the Britishers taken out the Indians from the dark ages. And he also referred this as modernization. According to James Mill, science, reason, technology, development and growth, it took place in India only because of the Britishers. Even the democratic ideals also witnessed during this period. According to James Mill, only British rules, culture and laws civilized the India. So, in this idea of history given by James Mill, British rule represented all the forces of progress and civilization, and the period before British rule was one of darkness. So, this was all about the periodization of history done by James Mill. Thank you.